Good evening, I'm Maurice Dubois.
And I'm Christine Johnson. It is a possible decision that Mayor Adams says is giving him nightmares, and it's looming as Governor Hochul signs off on stricter gun laws for the state.
The court is taking up a case about whether to allow New York residents to carry guns in public. Now, some fear a century-old law could be overturned. CBS 2's Dick Brennan here now to explain. Dick.
Well, Maurice and Christine, in New York, you're not allowed to carry a gun openly. And if you have to get a permit if you want to carry it concealed, well, then you have to prove that you need it, too. But that could all change with a ruling that could come down as early as this week.
Can you imagine being on a 4 train with someone having a 9mm exposed? Everyone on the train is carrying. This is not the Wild Wild West.
In a city facing an epidemic of gun violence, Mayor Adams worries it could get even worse if the U.S. Supreme Court decides to throw out New York's strict limits on carrying guns.
This keeps me up at night. If this right to carry goes through the Supreme Court and becomes the law of the land.
And legal experts feel that the law may very well be tossed.
The consensus is, based on the oral argument, that they will probably strike down New York's law, which, of course, has been on the books for a century.
Those oral arguments took place in November, and indeed, the conservative majority did not seem inclined to side with New York State.
Why isn't it good enough to say I live in a violent area and I want to be able to defend myself?
But the justices did not seem ready to allow people to carry guns wherever they wanted.
If you concede, as I think the historical record requires you to, that states did outlaw guns in sensitive places, can't we just say Times Square on New Year's Eve is a sensitive place?
The court could also issue a more narrow ruling that still leaves room for strong regulations.
Will they make it impossible for New York to do anything sensible on guns? Or will the more moderate part of the right of the court, which is basically John Roberts, will he try and nudge them into some kind of middle position?
As New York waits for the verdict on one gun law, Governor Hochul put her signature on new ones. They strengthen red flag laws to keep guns away from people who can be a danger, and they raise the age to buy a semi-automatic weapon to 21.
So no 18-year-old can walk in on their birthday and walk out with an AR-15. Those days are over.
And Governor Hochul says if the U.S. Supreme Court overturns the limits on weapons, she will call a special session of the legislature to possibly draft a new law tailored to the new ruling. Maurice.
Okay, Dick, thank you.